Jaguars of San Juan taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
15 yards on the play, first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Hey.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's 2nd and 3. Etienne once more.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Easy.
On play action, Lawrence.
Rolling to his right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Gun. Sink right.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Lawrence on the sneak, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Go.
They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. The defense is saying, okay, now that's more like it.
Yeah, we hear from coaches all the time how they preach a next play mentality. Doesn't matter whether the previous one was good or bad. You move on to the next one. But we just saw evidence of that happening right there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Going right back to Akers.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Trayvon Walker
Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll... He's got him in! Complete! He's to the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, 85 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. Drops this off into Wangu. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Again, he'll drop to throw. Addison hauls it in. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39.
Back to throw again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 28. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Lutz with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's a 24. Go.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 11. Throw caught there by Osborne. And quickly they get to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, I'm going. Go, let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got room. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Touchdown, Jaguars! A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A give up the middle to Akers. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll find Osborne here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Duron Harmon.
And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Trey Palmer,
63 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Let's go. We're good.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
All right, let's go. 11.
On play action, Lawrence
Steps away.
They'll get this off to ETN.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Silver.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And Danielle Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a give. Akers running left.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Here's Lawrence.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up!
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
On the give, this is Akers.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
121 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second and 1. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he's across midfield to the 48.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely can't.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jordan Addison, 57 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
It's a run with Akers.
And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for San Juan,
it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week.